Today, we're gonna talk about those craft distilleries that I've been liking and are favorited by me and are on my radar. I'm excited. Let's talk about these. Let's get into it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me, boom, here on the Whiskey Corner. Or even this Whiskey Corner, right? Or that Whiskey Corner. I don't know. Pick one. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. What can I say? I love the community. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are all awesome. And I can't believe that we passed 3,000 subscribers. We're at like 31 something right now. So I can only thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I have a goal of 5,000. So if we can get there before the end of the year, that would be an amazing Christmas present for me. I'm just saying. I am just saying. It doesn't cost you anything. All you gotta do is click subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. You know, helps out. All right, what are we getting into today? We are going over, I have seven craft distilleries that I have basically favorited. Like, these are the distilleries and these craft distilleries that I reach for these freaking bottles the most. And every time that they drop another bottle, I am really, if I don't buy it, I'm really like itching to buy it, right? I have to say that because I can only expect good things from them. Now, with that said, some little caveats here. This is my opinion, right? There's a lot of great craft distilleries out there. There's a lot of crappy distilleries out there.
That's a load of crap.
There's a lot of MGP source distilleries out there. Well, I have no problem with that. I believe, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong or not, that these 7 have really nothing MGP-ish right now. Actually, only one of them. So I will say that. Maybe 2. But either way, even if they have MGP, who cares? These craft distilleries are doing their thing. So yeah, those are the caveats. Let me know. And lastly, you might not agree with this list. You might have put already something else over something that I have here, and that's cool. I appreciate you letting me know. Put it below. Let me know which ones I've missed that you would have put on here, and that will definitely be great. We'll have a conversation about it. So before we get into it, I got a little inaugural cheers here, so cheers. That is so freaking good. I really like that. And that's the first one that I'm gonna talk about, quite honestly. What I'm tasting here is the decanter of decanter bottles. Well, maybe not the decanter of decanter bottles, but it's a cool decanter bottle. This is James E. Pepper. And James E. Pepper now is using their own juice, right? I think at one point they were like MGP or whatever. It doesn't really freaking matter to me, quite honestly. They're a craft distillery. They're not owned by like a big boy or whatever. And I really like what they're doing. This is phenomenal. This is what I'm drinking right now. This is really good. I really enjoy this. This is batch 2. And you know, I was proud of that until Matt at Whiskey Wisdom told me that he has batch 1. Yeah. But it's cool either way. I have batch 2. There you go. And it is an amazing one. And while I was hunting with him over there in Georgia, go check out Matt Whiskey Wisdom here or here. I'll put it there in the cards. But I got this at Turtle Wine, Turtle Creek Wine and Spirits. This is an old pepper bourbon single barrel. This was amazing. This is a barrel proof one, and they had a rye one as well. All really good stuff. I love what James E. Pepper Distillery is doing, or James Pepper Distillery is doing, and you guys should have it on your radar. Now, you guys have heard me talk about this second one a whole bunch of times, and I could tell you that it's come out a lot of times in my favorite distilleries and just ones that I go to, and quite honestly one that I've been preaching from the beginning, and that is ASW. And no, I'm not putting ASW on here because we have WIT coming on, so I guess it's a plus, but I've been preaching about this particular one, which this is ASW Georgia Heartwood, the Fiddler. This is amazing. Any freaking Heartwood Fiddler that I've had has been really good. This particular one is a Founding Fathers edition from the North Tampa Bottle Club and MVP Liquor 2.0, which is really good. And talk to me if you want a bottle of these, but there you go. But every Fiddler Georgia Heartwood that I've tasted has been amazing. I've tasted a whole bunch of different picks. I've tasted the regular one, all really freaking good. I like some of their other stuff too. I have a Toasted, I have a Chin Music. I have, well, no, I don't have a Chin Music. I've tasted the Chin Music. I've tasted the Toasted Rye. I've tasted a Tire Fire. Their single malt, the Unison. They are coming out with some really good stuff, and you guys need to be on the lookout for ASW because they are putting out some great bottles out there. So definitely needs to be on your radar. This next one is one of those like MGP ones, I believe, because I believe this MGP Rye, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe it is, but maybe it's not. I don't know. You guys tell me in the description below. But RY3 Karthik is amazing. He actually signed it right there. So Karthik is their CEO. He's the owner. I love what he's doing with RY3. RY3 is putting out some amazing stuff. So this is their cigar series. It is finished in Madeira, rum, and Naranja. I love the toasted one that I've tasted from them. And I love this light whiskey. This is a Devil Ray one that we did for the club. And this was like really freaking good. I would put it as one of the top light whiskeys that I've tasted. But I love what RY3 is doing. They're doing some exceptional things. You guys need to check them out, and I get it. They're rye, and I'm not a rye guy, but I guess I have to change that because some of the ryes that I've been tasting lately have been amazing. They've really been more procured for like the bourbon drinker instead of like that rye, minty, earthy, grainy note that you used to get on rye. These are more for like the bourbon drinkers, and I would put RY3 on there. Love what they're doing, should be on your radar. This one is a weird one as well, right? Because I think this is the only one that's actually not corn, right? This is JT Meleck. This is a rice whiskey. And if you have not had one of these, I challenge you to come out of your comfort zone and taste this. Yes, I said rice whiskey, and it's not the first time that I talk about this. JT Meleck is doing some amazing things. I've tasted a whole crap load of these single barrels or these cast strengths with the blue label. I haven't tasted the white label one, which is the non-cast strength one, but these cast strengths I am freaking loving. And I love the fact that this could be a rice whiskey, but it just tastes so much like a regular corn bourbon that it's crazy, right? It's crazy to think about. If you have not tasted this, definitely be on the lookout for that. Try to get yourself a bottle, try to get yourself a taste. You will not be disappointed. I've been shouting this one from the rooftops, I guess for the last couple of months, but Hard Truth, guys, Hard Truth is an amazing distillery. They are putting out some really good stuff. I love the bourbon. I love the wheater that they have. I love the 4-grain thing, but even the ryes have been really freaking good. So this is the caramel malt rye, but even before that, I've started out with just a regular sweet mash rye, and they've all been really freaking good. I love these Hard Truth ryes. I will say that. I will shout it from the rooftops. Yes, I do like those ryes. And then some of the other stuff that Hard Truth is coming out with has been amazing. I quite honestly would have put this as one of my top for 2024 because I actually tasted it in 2024, but it didn't come out in 2024. But this caramel malt is really freaking good. And some of the other stuff, you guys need to check it out if you haven't given Hard Truth a try. Down to the last two. And I gotta say that, again, these are my opinion, and however you feel about MGP versus people doing their own thing, I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me personally. If you're a craft distillery and you gotta get off of the ground and use and source your stuff from other people, and that's fine with me. It doesn't really matter to me. Just put out good stuff at good prices and, well, I'm down, right? And Hard Truth does a really good job at that. Another one that does a pretty good job is Short Barrel and Old Fourth Distillery, right? So this is Old Fourth Distillery. It is owned by the Short Barrel guys. And what I mean by the Short Barrel guys, we got Clinton, Patrick, Adam, Sam works over there as well. Great, great people. But Old Fourth was bought up by them. They are over there in Atlanta, Georgia. So Short Barrel and Old Fourth Distillery. So Old Fourth Distillery is their own stuff. Well, obviously Short Barrel, they got different barrels from different distilleries and companies. But this Old Fourth bourbons and ryes are pretty good. I will say, I haven't really given the ryes too much of a chance, but at least the bourbons, I've fallen in love with them, right? From finished ones to their regular, non-finished ones, I freaking love it. This is an ex-maple cask one. This is actually Breakfast from the North Tampa Bottle Club. And this one is amazing, but I've also tasted their own ex-maple and vanilla cask, and it was really freaking good. Their bottled and bond is good. They are doing some amazing stuff. So definitely go and check out Old Fourth Distillery. I know they don't sell everywhere, but if you're ever here in Florida, in Atlanta, in Georgia, or some other places that they sell in, or you can just go buy it on their website, right? Definitely give it a try because it is some really good stuff. Last one that I'm gonna talk about is one that just recently made this list. Now, I will say this is one that I bought a couple of months ago. My brother had it for me. Actually, he brought it for me in Georgia. I just picked it up when I went over there and I just popped it and tried it. This is really good, but I also did try another one of these. And this is Jeptha Creed. So I really do enjoy this Jeptha Creed. This is the Bloody Butcher corn one. It's 98 proof, but it is really freaking good. I'm telling you. I'm getting like that dusty corn note with like caramel, vanilla, and a little bit of like rye spiciness. It is phenomenal. It is really good, but I've also tasted some of their other offerings like their red, white, and blue, and I believe I tasted just their regular bourbon, if there is a regular bourbon, their heirloom corn one, I think, I don't know. But I've tasted a few of them, and they are pretty freaking good. So Jeptha Creed is out of Shelbyville, Kentucky. Kind of reminds me of The Simpsons, and they do their own stuff there. So really have to give my hats off to them. It is tasting really good. This one is a 4 grain, and it's using that Bloody Butcher corn, which I don't know what that means, but I know it's a special kind of corn, but it is really freaking good. You guys need to give Jeptha Creed a try. So those are my distilleries, guys. I had to get it. Some of you might be yelling, oh, but that they source their stuff. Who cares? Most of these do not, but even if they did, who cares? They're putting out good stuff. I love these bourbons and ryes and whiskeys. So let me know, which ones do you have on your list as far as craft distilleries that you're just loving things that they're just putting out? Are there any that I missed from this list that you would put on this list as well? This list can go on for a while. And also, what are some of the ones that you don't like? That's a good question. That might be another video that I put out. But which ones don't you like? Comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please do me some favors. Please subscribe, because that helps me out. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. You would be amazing if you could help me do that. Would really appreciate it. Check out the Patreon in the description, because $3 a month as the littlest helps out tremendously. So I would really appreciate it. Please like and dislike this video. Lastly, I'm gonna enjoy the little rest of this and pour myself a little bit more of this James E. Pepper, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.